Yeah, but I think we've seen XMG play on DDoS2 twice throughout this tournament, and they've won both times. But Zed with that C75, I think, is making a point. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be the man to stop XMG from finally winning on DDoS2 at this tournament. There's a headshot coming in from JT. It's 4 versus 4. It's anyone's round. G, Critical, and Co heading towards that mid-to-B area. Oh, Steel with the P50. Oh, that's great shooting from Steel. Hat-trick from the Canadian. And it's Powell all by himself. Steel goes down. That nade is going to go down towards mid. So can Mr. Powell, on only 16 AP, with the weapon advantage with the Galil in hand, pull this clutch off and do the impossible. Now, the problem is he doesn't have the bomb. So this ain't going to be easy by any means. And Keita is actually patiently waiting for him there. So Powell, he's made a bit of noise now. Keita knows he's coming. And there we go. He definitely knows he's lurking in and around that area now, because Keita will have definitely heard him pick the bomb up. And Vertigo, as you can see, is preparing for this. He's rotating all the way over towards the B bomb site. But Jacob is still on the A bomb site, so interesting stuff. And with 15 seconds to go, he's saving. I tried to hype it up for no reason. I feel disappointed. So, Powell.
Counter-terrorists win.
Dear me, all this muting of mics. I mean, I end up talking to myself. So here we go. XMG is Powell with the two-man so far, with only those pistols in hand. Jacob in a bit of a pickle, and this could end up being a superb eco for myXMG. If they can at least get the bomb down, and if she can pick up that up. Oh, look at what he did. He shot it over to JT, who will now sit in pit. And we've got Vertigo and Zed, who are going to try and retake this A bomb site. Vertigo with Galil in hand. He's going to go towards long. Will he encounter anyone? Yeah, he could encounter JT with that AWP. And, oh no, he's looking at the completely wrong place. Now JT, here's Vertigo coming. Surely he won't miss. Oh! And that could be catastrophic for XMG. And what could have been a superb eco for them. HuzG's head has been spotted. Vertigo is going to proceed along his ex-teammate. But, oh, that's another headshot from Vertigo. And, you see... Are they defusing? Yeah, they are defusing. You see, XMG did the hard thing. They go onto the bomb site. They defused the bomb. And that little mistake by JT, he missed his shot. And the entire round went out of their reach. It's 3-1. Let's be honest, Rasta.Xd should have won it anyways. But it's little things like that in Counter-Strike that win you and lose your rounds. And in that case, JT's ult miss was what lost his team that round.
Critical
mid, taking out Steel though. But I was just about to say, I mean, they did get rid of 3 weapons of Rasta.Xd, so they are still keeping Rasta's economy in check at the moment. It is a quite quick push towards short here for Hudgy, Shiki and JT, with Pyle and Critical just chilling at top of middle there, but XMG, yeah, they had the bomb down, which is good, but yeah, they just failed to pick up the nitty-gritty stuff, as you said, Kaya, of getting that bomb safely exploding. But in the meantime, it is going to be a quick push to short. Vertigo with the first frag, has to get maybe one more here. Yes, he does. Get the second. He is only clear on the bomb site. Fails to convert another. Kita taken out by Pilot Long from the flank. Zed and Jacob, 2 players remaining. Jacob's actually all the way up CT here. There might be a peek on A ramp. Critical doesn't know that Jacob's here, but I'm pretty sure they'll assume that 1 player is at least there. Oh, the boost is coming up, and 1 player boosted on. Shaky's. No! He misses it! Jacob completely fails, or Zed, whoever it was, and Critical gets that frag onto Jacob. Well, 2 players taken down as 1 pushing through CT. I can't remember who there exactly, but that could have been a good situation for Rasta.Xd, but great from XMG. Do pick up their second round, and it has forced Rasta.Xd on 10 eco because of the weapons that they have lost previously. Back to you, Kaya.
Yep, so XMG, they're trying to mount this comeback, and oh, they're going straight into the B bomb site. It's Hudgy with the headshot. Vertigo returning the kill. Shiki explodes, and our XMG going to finally give themselves a bit more to scream and shout. It's only the Canadian in steel left alone, and well, that was a very quick round for me, wasn't it? Over to you, Biggs.
Easy breezy eco smash there. Rasta not really able to get rid of too many weapons, but are they going to be in another eco? They might actually, yes, they are in another eco. They've had to go for the double eco, and it's not looking too good for them. Critical not able to get any of the tag, but there's no random pushes coming in from the Rasta.Xd side. They're pretty safe so far. Vertigo very close here in the middle, but might push up towards short, but JT and Critical are already up there, so it's up to Steel with the 5-7 to try to do something here, but the smoke comes in, will deny them any pushing here, but Critical does go down, losing that up, and JT still on short, waiting around there, but push mid, but Hudgy just about saved there by Shiki. Shiki was in lower tunnel, and they're making their push onto the speed bomb side. Zed has to get this frag, nice, with the last bullet takes out Shiki, and it has delayed them a slight bit here, but Steel with the op is not going to be able to help out, well, Jacob, sorry, is not going to be able to help out, but Zed with that headshot, with the CZ, leaving Hudgy to try get the bomb planted here. He does have the bomb, and Steel waiting at window. Carl is actually in CT, might get taken out here, but Steel does get the frag indeed, and tries spamming through that door, heading towards door. Hudgy in a little bit of a pickle here. There's 2 players left, but he doesn't know where they are. Steel falling back towards mid, Kita in CT spawn. He does have the bomb, and he's making a big risk pushing out here into, he has 30 seconds left though, so he can mess around for a little bit. Spots Kita, doesn't connect the shot, will be Steel with the up, but Kita goes down. Can he take out Steel? Steel peeks, and Hudgy picks up the 1 versus 2. 4-3 the scoreline in favour of XMG, and they're pretty good, so yes.
So 4-3, and XMG, I said they were looking to mount the comeback, and they most certainly have done so far. But, we're still far from the end of the game as it stands. We've got 2 AWPs, 1 AWP in the hands of Vertigo, and the other AWP is in the hands of Critical. The AWPs could cross paths right now, but no, Vertigo decided to go into the B-bomb site. Kita playing long. Steel also. Steel also has an AWP. So 2 AWPs coming in from Rasta.Xd. So where are XMG going to go? Hudgy and Shiki wasting no time. They're pushing mid to B. Vertigo and Zed, by the looks of things, could end up being in a lot of trouble. It's Vertigo. He's shown himself. Oh, that's a good shot on the Hudgy. Yes, the second the bomb is down, and Vertigo showing us why he's an XD class player. He's good. He's very good. And now it's down to Shiki. And is it going to be even Steven once again? It is. Unless Shiki pulls off the clutch of his career. 3 versus 1. It's Kita, Steel, and Jacob. Shiki went aggressive, but Kita said, "Right, Shiki, I got you in my back pocket." 4-4 will be the score.
That round was really helped by the great opping from Vertigo on that bomb site. Dropped off window, managed to take out Hudgy as he was running indoor, getting that second frag also onto, was it JT or something, but 4-4 the scoreline. Rasta bring this back. XMG, of course, will be looking to get more rounds than Rasta on this half, as it is a slightly T-sided map. But as it could be 8-7, could be 9-6, but I think those are the ideal scores we will be looking for here. Gonna stick with Steel. Peak T-spawn, misses that shot as Vertigo jumped across. Critical with that sick gap. I mean, it's really, really hard to get some of those gaps. And Steel missing his second shot. I don't think he'll be re-peaking it anytime soon. But one player is very close at mid, and that's Hudsg. Hudsg and Steel, the two ex-teammates together. Hudsg just spamming through it. Steel trying to peek T-spawn, nobody there, but Hudsg very close there. Steel just about missing that shot, and all action is happening there. But Kita waiting on short here. Might get a frag. Hudsg jumps up onto short, which he has. And Kita misses that op shot. Kita, of course, not really the opper of the team. Not sure why he had it. But Jacob stuck on the bomb site is taken out by Hudsg. And he will be on that bomb site. Steel trying to look towards crossover, but it's all smoked up. Smoke's flash is going in the CT spawn. Not looking good. Zed is trying to rotate all the way through the long. He might actually go T-spawn to save. But I think Steel is playing very close. He should be spotted, and Critical does spot him in the end. And Shiki through the corner of the wall, taking out Zed. 5-4 XMG, and XMG are playing now a little bit more better than they did on their Inferno game. But still another 5 rounds remaining in this half. Back to you, Kai.
Yep, XMG Critical with the AWP in hand with that big green gun. He's going to try and poke someone through the doors, but unfortunately he's not Fox from Kick Gaming. He's only Critical, so no damage dealt to Rasta.Xd, who are currently on an eco. Oh, have a look at this. They've decided to stack that A bomb site. They've got no less than 4 players in and around that A bomb site. So, you know what? A few USBs together make a bit of a neg, fingers crossed, and then hopefully Rasta.Xd just about might be able to mow down XMG if they take him by surprise. Vertigo's going to spot them. Vertigo's going to keep pulling that trigger. Critical with the first blood frag of power. Now XMG saying, right, you guys can stack this bomb site as much as you want, but we're quality players and we're going to win this round. It's all down to Jacob and Zed. Oh, hello, Zed and Jacob both getting on the score sheet, and it's Jacob with 1 versus 3, and Shiki who's only on 6 HP. Hudsg's only on 12 HP, and you know, Biggs is sat to my left, he's nodding his head and saying close, and he's spot on, and really unlucky for Jacob. Yeah, Jacob pretty close there. I mean, he did dink Hudsg in the end, but of course against head armor and Kevlar it is a little bit hard with those USPs and such. Let's watch Critical if I can find him in time. He will be looking for that cross. Doesn't actually shoot, sees 2 people cross, and Hudsg and JT, the 2 players heading towards that bomb site. Is Hudsg actually going to push this? No, it is a fake for the B bomb site. Zed having to force himself to car and try to defend that. Jacob having to come through CD, so it has split up those A players slightly, with Steel having to go aggressive and short. Can he take out Shiki here? Oh no, he just like scoped in a bit too early, and he is on 8 HP, but just about alive here with Vertigo, with the M4 reloading on B ramp. Can he do anything in this situation? 2 players running back towards mid to get the bomb. I'm not sure where they want to go here. It does look like it will be a push towards short. Steel on 8 HP on the corner here. But I don't know, Jacob could go aggressive mid and take them to a surprise, but JT does have the flank okay at mid. Jacob playing very close. Is it going to be a mid to B? It will. Jacob gets the first frag. He is completely blind. Flash comes in. Another player could push. Jacob gets his second. Has to fall away. Run away to CD, Jacob. Try to live through that, and it will be a push mid to B, so Vertigo will be the man to defend this. Zed also to help him out at door. So Zed does spot one, pushing in door. That's bomb down. Vertigo has hold window, which he does. Takes out Shiki. So Critical 1 versus 4 situation with the AWP. Is going to spot one to CT. Steel misses the shot, and he's going to peek towards window. Will Kita go down? Oh no. Critical misses the shot. He does have another chance here, and he does connect the shot, but I mean, Vertigo and Zed don't have to peek in this situation. The bomb is down inside, but Vertigo waiting at window here does take out Critical. There's only a few seconds left on the board, and the scoreline is 6-5 now. Still in favour of XMG, but Rasta able to pick up that round. Pretty good hold there. Nice 3 frags from Jacob in the middle. Yep. Famas is coming in from Rasta.Xd, and I always say this, guys, but when the CTs have to buy Famases, that's when you know that they're in trouble, and financially they are in trouble. Let's see whether XMG can get their 7th round on the board. Only time will tell. So Shiki is near double doors. You might see the boost onto short here. And in fact, I hope we do see them boost onto short, because they'll only have Jacob to deal with on the A bomb site. Talking about Jacob, here he is. He's fallen back towards ramp as Powell drops one of the CTs towards long. That CT is Steel, so we've only got Jacob and Keita in and around this A bomb site. Jacob, oh, he's going to be shouting to his teammates now. They've spotted him, he spotted them. Down he goes. Shiki with the AK reigning supreme on this A bomb site. And now Zed needs to rotate. Vertigo is in gay spot, and Keita is also at long. Hello, hello. Keita is at long. Couldn't stop the bomb coming through, and for a split second there, I thought Keita might have been able to, you know, pull the round back for Rasta.Xd, because the bomb still hadn't hit the A bomb site. It was still coming through long doors, and Keita was still at long. And because Steel was killed there earlier on, it might have fooled XMG into thinking, right, that's the long player down, but in fact they stacked it with 2. But at the end of the day, it is going to be an XMG round, and they have a nice 2-round lead at the moment, 7-5.
Yeah, I thought Pyle, he did have the bomb at long, as Kai said. I thought he would be just held up that bit longer. Maybe Keita could get the frag, but there's a double stack here in mid and on short, so Shiki could get taken out there. I think Zed could have been smoked out slightly there, but Critical is actually let's go to Zed here. Zed, great position. Finds one frag onto Zed. I don't think they know they're stacked up in each other's head, but they do now, and they've had to split off. Vertigo heading towards B ramp. Zed got that frag and ran away, so it's good. They've got one player down and 0 of their own team down, Rasta.Xd, but it is a push coming on the log. 3 players coming on the log. JT with 2 frags at middle, going to stick with Vertigo. Oh, JT with the 3-man. Vertigo will go down. Last player. Oh, Critical team killed Pyle. And losing a little bit of money there. Actually, Critical only have 1550, but 8-5. 2 rounds to go in this half, and Rasta.Xd not picking up really anything with that eco. It's looking good for XMG at the moment. They've performed a lot better on this T side compared to Inferno, and it's worked out a lot better for them. Hopefully they can replicate this performance on CT, but nice shot by Steel. Back to you, Kyle.
Yeah, very good AWP shot from Steel, and well, it was AWP versus AWP. It was Critical versus Steel, and Steel won that battle of the snipers. But hey, it's only a 1-man loss for XMG. They do have an ever so slight lead, and Powell's managed to pick up that big green gun as well. But Shiki, he's gonna creep in towards B ramp, but little do they know that Jacob is also lurking around in CT spawn. Here he is. All eyes on shot, and OTG punishes him for showing too much flesh. And now the mid to B push will commence as they stampede towards the big bomb site. Shiki looking to dominate. JT says thank you very much. It's an easy frag for me too. And now we've got the FAMAS of Keita and the AWP of Steel to try and retake this bomb site. Now personally, I think they're gonna try and get a few picks, but then go on to save. They are gonna save, and probably the right decision, Biggs.
Yeah, right decision. I mean, they're saving for the last round. Look at their cash for the last round that's coming up. They really do need to save, so Steel and Keita could drop some FAMASes for the teammates, so they can buy up head armor and stuff such themselves. But Steel with a nice exit frag on the JT. Doesn't need to peek it anymore, because I think Pyle's sitting on B ramp with the up, which he is. But Shiki and HudsG also saving their AKs, because they're on a little bit low cash themselves. Not the best idea to lose them out. Coming up to the last round. 9-5 the scoreline in favour of XMG. On to the last round of this first half. Rasta.Xd are up 1-0. Remember, they won out Inferno against XMG. And this is the consolation final. So the winner of this will go on to the grand final of this I-51 CSGO tournament and play Infused, who are already 1 map up in the best of 5 final that we will have at 1800 BST. So no pushes coming in from XMG, taking it slow on this last round. Don't want to throw away any silly frags, but Steel could actually get one of those easy frags if he looks to the left. Misses the shot though. This 180. I thought he was going to get, or 360. Sorry, I thought he was going to get it. But we do have Keita able to pick up one frag at mid. There is one more player in short. That is Critical with the up, but smart decision by Keita. He has fallen off it, and Jacob is actually stuck against Pyle at long. 7 HP versus 12 HP. Not a lot in it. And Pyle might actually fall back off that, which he has, but they are already on the A bomb site, so Keita is going to be stuck here. Critical with the up there, doesn't know that JT's on the site. Nice shot by JT, and Jacob with 7 HP isn't going to be able to do too much here. He takes out Pyle at least. Not sure what he's going to be able to do for the rest of the round, but Zed and Vertigo heading towards this short area to try retake this bomb site, but HudsG and JT are pushing this short area. Vertigo goes down. Zed able to get one more frag, and it should be Zed going down to HudsG's AK, which he does indeed. 10-5 the scoreline of an in of XMG, and they really needed that good half to come out for them. But Rasta.Xd could respond with a really good T half. I consider Dust 2 a good map for mixers, really, and of course Rasta.Xd are that mixed team. XMG, the team of this matchup. But 10-5 the scoreline. Going into the second half, round 16, wonder who's going to win the pistol round. It's going to be tight.
Yep, tight, just how you like it, as we've already established throughout this tournament. Critical with USP enhanced. For some reason it's showing him as a terrorist, but let's go over to the terrorists. Jacob and Zed. This is remind me of the old around the world tactic in CSS, and it looks like they're going to do... no, they're not going to go around the world. They're just going to go mid to B normally. They're going to smoke out CT spawn. They need to drop these CTs, which they do. And it's 5 versus 2. And surely it's going to be one step too many for Critical and Powell. So Powell with 5-7 in hand. You know how powerful that 5-7 is, and we've seen Powell use it very well. Critical with the headshot. We're going to try and drop Jacob. He goes down. Critical on fire. Let's go and take a look at him. He's hanging onto a thread. He's only on 3 HP. How much longer will he last? And the answer to that is not much longer. And Rasta.Xd have won the pistol round. So now, on paper, you'd expect them to win this next round because of the financial advantage. You'd expect them to win the round after that because the CTs can't really force a buy. And it should leave us at about 10-8.
Except remember, XMG lost out on their the second round of this first half, even though they won the pistol round. So hopefully the same doesn't happen for Rasta.Xd. But I think they'll be very careful about that happening. But it is a good start for Rasta.Xd. I mean, if they had lost the pistol round, we could have been seeing a 13-6 or 13-5 scoreline at that stage. But Jacob very close here to Powell at long. Just want to stick with him. There is somebody peeking short though. Powell has been spotted at long. What's happening here with Critical? Critical is down in lower, but we might see one more player go down to mid. That is Hudsg. Back to Jacob. He did lose a lot of health there from Powell and that 5-7. Powell always using that 5-7. He is pretty good with that weapon, as we've seen, but Vertigo has switched positions with Jacob, and Vertigo doing a little bit more damage to him. Yeah, he has to fall back off that. He is on 51 HP. Vertigo still holding that long area with 64 himself, and does finally get taken out by Vertigo. Not sure how it didn't look like he'd picked around the corner, but Shiki at middle here might be able to get one frag onto one of the heavy tagged players, which is Jacob, but he's actually not peeking it whatsoever. JT will be flanking in behind. Did get one frag on Jacob, the low health player on that site, but it's all up to Hudsg on this A-bomb site. Not able to convert any frags out of that, leaving a 2 versus 4 situation for Shiki and JT. JT makes that. Well, it's a 2v2 now. Kita and Zed. Could this be the round that Rasta.Xd will throw away? The bomb has been planted. They have 3 flashes. Flash comes in for short. Shiki completely blind. JT making his way up long. I think, yeah, that good play from XD. Did push towards short. Had to force Shiki to make a decision and try to get those 2 frags. But JT, 1 versus 2. He is going to get onto this bomb site. No kit though, and time is running out. He is on top of the box, has been spotted, and Zed finishes him off. Rasta picking up that second round. Did lose 3 weapons in the process, but they have brought it to 7-10. Not much money on XMG's side, of course, because their CTs, they can't plant a bomb to get any extra cash to buy up third round, so it will be another eco. Back to you, Kaya.
Okay, back to me. 10-7, and the terrorists have a few gallows floating around, so whatever floats their boat. And XMG, they're ecoing once again. So as expected, it could very well end up being 10-8. Vertigo, all eyes on mid. Kita as well, all eyes on mid. Steel as well, all eyes on mid. Come on, terrorists, watch somewhere else other than mid. Zed's in lower tunnels. Jacob is watching long. Critical is on top of the A-bomb site. Shiki is watching the B tunnels. Hudsg is, well, looking into a door. JT, oh, finally, we've got the first frag. Who is it? It's Mr. Steel. And out of the blue, Powell gets another clue. That 5-7 it is. He's being found on this A-bomb site, and he will be taken down thanks to Kita's AK-47. And, well, JT last man standing. It's a Joe Miller round, and the bomb will go down. 10-8. And do you think XD will mount the comeback bigs? I mean, Dust 2 can go anyway, but as we've seen so far in this tournament, the mixed teams have done better than the actual teams on Dust 2.
I mean, yeah, we've seen the mixed teams are better on Dust 2, but did XMG beat them on Dust 2, or was it Nuke or something to that effect? But anyway, 10-8 the scoreline. pretty important round here. Whoever wins it will most likely force each team onto an eco. Maybe not for Rasta, but I'm just going to keep with Vertigo here. Well, he is peeking mid. Smoke coming out from mid. Won't be able to do anything there. Has to pick up bomb and rotate to mid. But yeah, important round for Rasta.Xd. If they win this, it will force XMG onto an eco. And if that eco happens, then we'll be seeing a 10-10 scoreline, as if we expect Rasta to win that eco. So it will be getting tight once again. And we all know I love tight games, so just Hudsg spamming out that middle area. Nobody actually peeking mid as such, leaving Shiki just holding a flash, trying to stop that mid B push coming out. But I don't think they really want to go for that mid B, as we do have Vertigo getting put down to very low health here. Shiki, oh, there's going to be line up. Oh, super double from Shiki, takes out Kita and Jacob, leaving 2 players left here. They're going to push into this B bomb site. Oh, brilliant from JT. What? Vertigo on low HP just managed to take out Shiki with a nice little headshot. But Vertigo and Steel, the 2 players remaining. Steel is all the way up and long. Oh no. Oh no, A is clear. Vertigo has a clear run, too long to go short, leaving Shiki to rotate through CT. Do they have a smoke to cross? No, they don't. Shiki can watch this crossover, but Steel, that should not have... I mean, those early frags from Shiki in the middle of the round. 2 frags in the middle. I mean... And who was it? Vertigo should not have got that op shot onto JT, was it, in B? I mean, he should have been dead there. It was an easy spray down. Completely messed it up, XMG. And that was a gift of a round for Rasta.Xd. Good play from Vertigo and Steel. But 10-9 the scoreline. Back to you, Kyle.
To you, someone in the chat saying we're like chuckle buttons. Someone in the chat is saying we're like the chuckle buttons, because you keep saying, back to you, Kyle. To me, to you. Hello. But anyway, silly you, silly me. But anyways, forget Chuckle Vision. This is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and Rasta.Xd are on the offensive as they march up towards long on yet another Joe Miller round for me. Oh, who cares? Counter-Strike is Counter-Strike. Critical in that PP50 will surely drop Vertigo. Will he? Oh, no, he spotted Zed as well. And they know Critical is lurking around outside of long. But you know what? He's put Zed and Vertigo both down onto low HP. And Critical just might be able to get 2 kills here. But no, they are going to track him down. Surely Indiana soon for Critical. He got a kill, but 1 kill's not enough, I'm afraid, on an eco. 10-10, Rasta.Xd. The comeback is real.
Yep. As I said, Rasta picking up that round before, and it did force XMG onto that eco. So 10-10 scoreline, as Kai said. And let's stick with Vertigo. Oh, no, that's not Vertigo. Okay, Vertigo is number 1. Yep. And Vertigo obviously missing that off shot. Smoke at mid. May try go lower with it, but there's actually Pyle and Hudsg doing the double up short. Smoking up, trying to hold that control on short. Stop those terrorists making getting any map control over this of long or short, but actually in the process of the double stack on short, you can see that you do gift long to Jacob and Steel there, but Critical can help out with the crossover at long if they decide to push up through that. But slow round coming out, no damage really done except for JT. Oh, bomb was dropped there, and somebody had to pick it up. But Critical trying to bash through the smoke. Does look like we'll be sending 3 to long, 2 onto short, no, 4 to long. Come on short, Vertigo, just the player who holds mid here. But Jacob smoking up that crossover, should be crossing onto the site any second now. Flash coming in, they're not using any, oh, it's a CT smoke, but Critical on short, does manage to get a few frags there. Sticking with Vertigo at mid, can he get another frag here onto Pyle? Most likely not, and let's go back to Steel. Steel, okay, it's just 2 ops on Rasta.Xd somehow worked, but they're on a 2v2 situation. The bomb is on A, 2 players heading towards short. Pyle and JT. Pyle has dropped CT, he has been heard, but JT pushing up short here, gets a nice frag onto him, but Steel unable, double scopes in there, unable to get that frag onto JT. JT finishing it off 11-10 in favour of XMG, so XMG just sticking their nose out in front slightly there, but plenty of money on Rasta.Xd side. They will be able to buy, of course. Look, they've won 5 rounds, and that was XMG's first round on the second half.
So 11-10, and both teams can still afford to buy, and this time each team has an AWP. One of the AWPs is in the hand of Vertigo, and the other AWP is in in the hands of Critical. But hello, hello, the T's are coming straight through double doors. It's the first from Critical, it's 2 from Critical, it's the hat-trick from Critical, but the fourth was not meant to be. Shiki comes in to take out the remaining terrorists, and the only remaining terrorist in this case is Vertigo, and he's got that big green gun, or the big black gun in his case. And he's walking towards lower tunnels. Hoods.Xd might take him by surprise. That's a sexy shot from Vertigo. And are we on the verge of seeing a very, very sexy clutch? Only time will tell. JT's being flashed. The bomb, of course, is with Vertigo. So the ball, in a way, is still in his court. He could take it A, he could take it B. As it stands, he's making a bit of noise in tunnels. Well, not a bit of noise. A lot of noise in tunnels, and that's why Powell is at double doors, and that's why we've got 2 CTs in B. They know exactly where he is. They're reading him like an open book, and well, that pretty much confirms the fact that he's in this B bomb site. He could technically fall back and rotate. I wouldn't really suggest doing this, but whatever floats his boat, he's going to prove me wrong. He hasn't, I'm afraid. And XMG, one step closer to pushing this to a third map.
Yep, it would be great to see a third map in this Constellation final. This is the decider for whoever wins this best of 3 will go on to the grand final against the Fuse in a best of 5 series. But XMG 12-10 up against Rasta. Vertigo with that up at mid, missing any picks there, but 3 people have crossed. Critical still holding mid with that up. But of course this will be the last buy, I suppose, for Rasta before they need to eco if they lose this round. But it does look like they're heading out towards that middle area. Critical quite blind here. Oh no, not able to get that frag onto Critical. He is going to do some damage here. Steel, I mean, there's trades going on all over the place. Steel not able to take out Shiki on ramp. There are 2 players still on the B bomb site. Zed in tunnels. Can he take out JT? JT to the left here. And it is... Oh, they don't know JT's in tunnels, so the last 2 players are... Okay, now they know. Now they know. And the flash coming out mid. Should see the bomb going up onto short here, which is Steel. So Shiki will have to rotate through to CT, messing up his flash there, but JT did get the dink on Zed. So 2 players, very low HP. Steel, 24, Zed, 12. Vertigo is on short here while Steel gets the bomb down. Bomb has been planted, and it is a 3 versus 2 situation, but more so in the favour of Rasta.Xd side of the spin here. Vertigo misses the shot, losing more and more health. Vertigo has to get the shot, but doesn't matter. Steel has got it. Vertigo finishes off JT. So great from Rasta.Xd. 2 players on low health, able to win that out. 12-11 the scoreline, and they have kept themselves in this. If they'd lost that, we could have been seeing a 14-10 scoreline. But because of Steel's and Vertigo's good work there, we see a 12-11 scoreline and XMG on an eco. So it's their turn to lose 2 rounds maybe. Back to you, Kaya.
To me, to you, to me, to you.
So like Biggs just said, XMG are ecoing, and oh hello, Steel is going to get pushed by Hoods.Xd, but Vertigo will surely catch Hoods.Xd with his pants down. Hoods.Xd will get 1 kill, but it's 3 versus 3, and this hasn't been too bad of an eco round whatsoever actually for XMG. We've got JT in tunnels with that AK-47 in hand, and the question that has to be asked now is whether he'll attempt to save it or opt to try and go for this. You know what, it looks like he's going to go for it. Steel will take him down, but it's 2 versus 1. Powell has an AK-47 in hand. They hear him coming towards window, and that Molotov will prevent him from infiltrating and trying to retake this bomb site through the doors. Bada bing, bada boom. The Canadian steps in and says it's going to be my headshot. He pulls the headshot off. It's 12-12, and it's going down to the wire again.
Yeah, it's great to have these games. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic to watch. 12-12. Rasta, of course, 1 map up, as most of you know, for any of the new viewers coming up. It is the best of 3, so Rasta under a lot of pressure to win this out. If they, you know, get a pretty close score and lose it out, I think they'll be pretty disappointed with themselves because XMG have been playing pretty bad this side. A little bit of blood sound coming out of Critical, but didn't tag. Oh, shot by Critical. He just got hit by Vertigo, but was he able to take out Mr. Zed there? But there's 2 players on the short area here. There's Hoods.Xd and Pyle, both going down. Steel getting the double. Nice shots from Steel. Oh, Critical misses the shot. Vertigo just about able to pick it up. So Shiki and JT, the 2 players remaining here, have to hold this somehow. They have been smoked out in CT. JT and Shiki, will they try save it? I'm not sure, but Jacob gets that AK headshot onto Shiki, leaving JT to hold this out. I mean, he's going to save it. They're on low cash. We're going to see 13-12. And it's going to be 14-12, really, because XMG are going to be an eco. So great round once again coming out from Rasta. They've just taken XMG by surprise in these past few rounds, but it has been back and forth more this game compared to the Inferno in game. But JT has been spotted by Vertigo, and he will not save that M4. Oh, so close. Oh, nearly knifing and team killing Jacob, but 13-12. Rasta pulling ahead once again. 3 rounds for Rasta to go to close this out, but XMG on an eco yet again.
Yep, they are on an eco, and every time it's you know, my spin of the wheel, XMG are ecoing, and Biggs laughs about it, but it's true. And the thing is, it's not really giving me much to scream and shout about, unless XMG, of course, manages to win one of these ecos. Eco incoming is what Biggs predicts, is what he's saying to my left. So let's hope and keep our fingers crossed that he is right. Deal at the top of mid. Vertigo also at the top of mid. All eyes on short with the AWP. Keita also watching mid. And where are Rasta.Xd gonna go? They know that XMG are ecoing, so you'd expect them to be looking to try and keep things at long range, and so far they have. Still push towards double doors. He spotted one. He will pull the trigger. He's going in search of that frag, and he gets it. And with only JT all by himself in this B bomb site, he might surprise him. You know, oh, it's JT here. Still was spotted, but no, he went down. And now Critical and Huds.G are gonna have to try and save the day. I don't think they can do it. Surely it's gonna be too tough. But let's see what happens. Zed might come into tunnels. Oh, hello, Critical with the headshot. If he can just pick up an AK-47, if Huds.G can come in and just act. If Huds.G came in and just acted as bait or something along those lines, it would have allowed Critical to pick up that AK-47. And now Huds.G is only saving the 5.7.
Yeah, just saving the 5.7. Well, it's going to be 14-12 now, so getting into dangerous territory for XMG. I thought JT was going to get maybe 2 frags hiding on the box in the B bomb site, but it was not to be. He did a little bit of damage to Jacob, was it? But Huds.G saving that 5.7. They are buying up XMG, but if they want to bring this map back to win, force it to 3 maps or at least an overtime, they need to win this round. If they lose this round, that's game over. GG. Rasta will be on 15 rounds and they'll be in eco yet again. So it is high pressure moment for the CTs. Critical jumping up and down at mid. Didn't see anybody cross to short, I don't think. He has been smoked out, and it is a quick push towards short, so it will be Huds.G and Pyle pushing up towards this bomb site. Have Huds.G with a shot on the steal. Pyle losing a lot of health there, so 1 player down very early on here, but Critical with the up here, misses the up shot. Has to do some damage here. He is going to get flashed out. Jacob crossing. Jacob with a nice shot. Jacob has to get another frag here. There is 2 players on short, but the flash is coming in. Will the bomb be planted very soon? It is on Keita. Has to get that bomb down because it's bomb time. Bomb down. But Vertigo taking out JT at long. Is this the moment that Rasta.Xd have been looking for? Do they want to close this game out now or in an overtime? It's all up to Jacob and to Keita. Keita on the bomb site does take out 1 sick shot from Jacob. But Pyle, with 13 HP, has to kill 2 people on more than 50 health each. Keita sitting at the box, great spot. And Pyle just jumping down, he doesn't know he's on A ramp, and Keita will see him, takes him out. 15-12 to Rasta.Xd. And XMG will be in an eco. It looks like GG. They will be forcing up with FAMASes and M4s, whatever else they can buy. But Rasta are so close to closing this out. And XMG, after beating them 2-0 yesterday in the upper bracket, looks like Rasta might be actually coming back, beating them 2-0, and Rasta could go on to the final to face Infused in the grand final of this I-51 CSGO event.
Well, let's see how it unfolds. This is what it comes down to. We're on DDoS 2. It's map number 2 of this BO3 as Keita and co prepare to win this round. I'm out of my seat. Are you guys out of your seats? Let me know. Critical FAMAS, Shiki FAMAS, GM4, JT FAMAS, Powell FAMAS, and with the AWP in the hands of Vertigo and the AK-47s as well in the hands of the rest of these cheeky terrorists from Rasta.Xd. But cheeky Shiki behind the door. Will he help XMG live to fight another day? At the moment, as it stands, the FAMASes look a lot stronger than the FAMAS, than the AK-47s,
and it's now down to Kita and Vertigo to try and save this round for Rasta.Xd. They've been spotted. Kita goes down. Is the bomb gonna go down? Oh, he's planted the bomb somehow. Now it's Vertigo on that bomb site. The defuse comes in. But I think, Biggs, it's going to come down to the wire this one, because XMG now, they've got that AWP in the hands of Critical that they picked up off one of the dead terrorists. Shiki with an AK now. In fact, all the CT have picked up AK-47s. Yep.
All in top tier weapons now for XMG. It is match point, but XMG stepped it up massively there. They managed to pick that up without losing a single player, so their economy is in a better shape than Rasta's, and this could come down to the wire now. If Rasta lose this round, then we could see XMG coming back, and you know, it'll be Rasta on those forces of Galils and such. But Critical missing that shot at mid, and Steel actually, oh sorry, he actually did tag Steel. Steel is on 22 HP, but Critical with that shot in the Vertigo, and it does look like XMG could nearly pick up this round. Kita at the top right of mid here. Critical has to get another kill at mid here for XMG to help them out here. Kita at top mid, you can just see with the X-ray there, so close to peeking out and getting him, but he is holding that angle right now. In the meantime, Zed in lower here, spamming towards mid, just trying to spam through that door. Nothing else really happening at this time, but is looking slightly dodgy for these players. Steel down, Critical with his second frag of the round. Zed pushing up towards short there. It might be a quick take onto short, and Jacob has to get out long here. Has to get this frag pile, not able to. Kita and Zed, the two players left to pick up the slack here. HudsG does dink, and this is going to be XMG's round. Oh my god, this is going to be overtime. Has to be overtime unless Kita pulls off the most amazing 1 versus 5 I've ever seen on this LAN. But he does have the bomb, of course. 35 seconds remaining. They don't know where he is. HudsG spots him. 1 frag for Kita. Can he get any more out of this? Critical misses the upshot. People there is pushing short behind him, and Pyle does eventually take him out. I was a bit worried there, just in case Kita would get a few more frags out of it. But 15-14, my bad. There is plenty of money on Rasta.Xd's side, at least for AK head armor with a few smoke splashes. If Rasta.Xd win this out, you know, this is probably the tightest game, I guess, of our, well, one of the tightest. We did have that double overtime with Rasta, but yeah, it's coming right down to the wire. Back to you, Kaya.
Back to me, and my word, I'm looking forward to this after casting all those eco rounds. It's Critical through the smoke, and is this the sign of things to come from XMG? Cheeky's at double doors. HudsG using his wealth of experience to fight back, and Rasta.Xd are now at a numerical disadvantage. They're 2 men down. It's Galils and AKs and AWPs versus those M4s and AWPs of the CTs. It's not going to be easy, but based on what we've seen from Rasta.Xd so far, they have enough quality to mount this comeback. And let's see whether XMG will crumble, or whether they'll be shouting behind us, well, in the hall behind us sometime soon. Powell with the headshot onto Jacob. It's Vertigo and Kita now to try and save the day. They're not going to be able to do it. And Biggs, I almost called you Bruce. And Biggs, we're going to overtime. I don't know where I got Bruce from, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 15-all, and great from XMG. Did manage to bring it back in the end. It's not over yet. We still have an MR5 overtime here, 16k. So we're going to see both teams buying up all the weapons they can. It is live, I would assume, so no breaks coming in. 15-all is any person's game now, and with XMG in the latter stages of that second half, able to smash it there, and Critical missing that op shot at mid, but it is a quick push out long. Loads of trace, and it's only Vertigo and Jacob left, so straight away Rasta.Xd on the back foot. 4 players left, unless Vertigo can get a nice frag here. Misses the shot, left in 28 HP himself, but Jacob is pushing all the way behind him. Critical has to hit the shot, misses it, and Jacob does a lot of damage to Critical, not able to finish him off, leaves him on such low health. I'm feeling sorry for Jacob, he is not able to get any of those frags there. Pyle taking him out in the end. First round goes to XMG. Rasta.Xd on the back foot yet again. But as I've said, yeah, XMG have stepped up in this latter half of the second half. So can they bring it through into the first half of overtime, or will they die? You know, like will they peter out in the latter stages of overtime? I'm not sure. I want to see it go so close as well in this overtime as well. A few overtimes maybe. That'd be really good to see. Back to you, Kai.
Me to you, Critical once again. It seems like every time the mic is over with me, Critical gets first blood. Might get another frag as well. UKCSGO is lurking around lower tunnels, and it's a really interesting setup, you know, from XMG, because they've only got Powell really playing that A bomb site with Hudsg, the player who's continuously rotating, but Keita and co, they might try and infiltrate long game with a few flashes. There's no reason as to why they can't do it. Powell is going aggressive, and because of that flash, Keita is going to know he's there. Come on, Keita. Surely Keita won't push out along without checking. Oh, there's the flash. Powell is head back to CT spawn. And are we going to see this game go to 16-16? Maybe not, because Hudsg is playing like a ninja, but Steel will drop him down. And it's 4 versus 2. XD are looking to mount this comeback. Shiki will surely get done from behind. Well, he might get done from behind, but not just yet. So let's go and take a look at him. Hello, Jacob goes down. Shiki is looking to wreak havoc. Mr. Cheeky Shiki spots Keita. Keita nails him in the backside, and it's down to JT to try and rescue the round for XMG. But Biggs, 1 second XMG are in the lead. The next second, Rasta.Xd are in the lead. And this has to go down as the best game we've seen so far within this event.
Yeah, it was still close between Perilous and Rasta.Xd, but this is, I guess, a lot more higher pressure situation. I mean, it's the two of the tops, or like seed number 2 and number 3, fighting it out here. Critical at mid with we do have Hudsg on long with Powell covering that as well. No long push, but it was a good response from Rasta. They needed it. Didn't want XMG to gain any more momentum out of this, but Keita and Jacob out on the long. Steel looks like he's heading out there too with Powell and Hudsg doing their 2-man stack and short, giving the T players long control and trying to work it from there. But the T side players not sure what they're wanting to do here. There is 1 minute left on the clock. Critical, of course, with the op rotating onto the A bomb site. Oh no, the shot missed from Vertigo, and they know he's on site. Critical could get a really nice shot off here by Vertigo. It depends on Vertigo's pick. Oh, Critical knows where he's going to stand up at, and Critical with that shot onto. Oh no, he's got the second one. He is in the flames, so is he still dying? Oh, so close to dying, and he does eventually go down. It's all up to Jacob. 1 versus 4 situation. Nice headshot. So tight here. I mean, it would be an amazing clutch. The bomb is dropped at long. Jacob has to go to long to recover it, but he is going to get flanked here by Hudsg. And Hudsg walking around that corner, but doesn't matter. JT through the corner of the smoke, able to take out Jacob. So XMG responding instantly with their own round. It is just 1-for-1 round every time. 17-16 XMG. Players able to buy again, of course, due to the 16k start money, but it is MR5. So 2 more rounds remaining in this first half of overtime.
Thanks for that, Bruce. So 17-16 in favour of XMG. And again, for the 3rd round in a row, the second, it's my turn to cast. Critical comes in with a critical AWP shot, living up to his name. Is he going to make it 2? He lobs that grenade in and around Vertigo's area. They still ain't exploited. What the hell? Vertigo the ninja. Oh! Vertigo with a hat-trick! What the hell just happened? And it's Hudsg and Powell now who have to face Vertigo, who is on fire. This is tremendous counter-strike from Vertigo, the ex-Dignitas player, the ex-FM Toxic player. Is he gonna make it? 17-17 for his team. He doesn't have the bomb. The bomb's in B tunnels, but Hudsg and Powell aren't even looking his way. Oh, well, Powell sees him. They'll have definitely heard him now. Hudsg and Powell still on full HP. That Molotov is gonna get lobbed in, and surely not. Come on, Vertigo. What worries me now is if he jumps onto window, I'm not sure whether they'll hear him jump onto window. He's just going to wait for the fog to clear. And, oh my god, I'm shaking. This is tense. This is very tense. 25 seconds, Vertigo has that flash and smoke in hand. It's Geronimo. It's do or never for Vertigo. And despite that amazing hat trick, it just didn't happen. And both me and Biggs are holding our hair. And you know, despite the fact that Rasta.Xd lost that round, fair play to Vertigo, because I think that was the best piece of skill we've seen since the start of the tournament.
It was a really good effort in that 1v5. He did manage to pick up 3 of them. Not sure how he stayed alive in that smoke, but it was good from Vertigo. But Vertigo actually taking out Critical early on, and that is vital to their B push, which does look like it's going to happen. But instant double nade and Molotovs coming out from the CTs. Shiki and JT, the 2 players for that bomb site. Smoke coming in. Also to that bomb site, but it looks like they're going to go mid to B, and who on earth is in CT? It is Hudsg, sorry. He is making his way through there, but Shiki has to do something here. Shaky right beside Car. Jacob does manage to get the frag, so bomb should be planted on this bomb site. We do have one player in tunnels, and that is who is that? That is JT. JT waiting here for the rotate. Dinks Kita from all that long range, and 2 players really low HP here for Rasta.Xd, but Jacob goes down. Kita also on low HP. Nice from Huds.G. Zed, the only player left here, and he not able to get that. Huds.G with that spin round, finishing him with the M4, and the last round of overtime 1, or the first half of overtime, does go to XMG. 19-16 the scoreline, and well, it's close. Rasta.Xd really do need to respond with the first round though. At this stage it was 4-1. One more round for XMG and they can claim a draw in the first overtime. But it's not over yet. Rasta.Xd may have a few things up their sleeve to respond with, but it's going to be really tight, I think. But Critical with the op at middle.
Just to clarify, I know that I called Biggs Bruce. I did it on purpose. Well, people like face palming in Twitch chat. Bruce and Krista, oh my god, I'm buzzing. And, you know, it's been a very, very long weekend. I've had to sleep on all sorts of stuff, but it doesn't matter because we're witnessing sexy Counter-Strike, the sexiest of the UK scene in Counter-Strike, and Critical is looking to be a part of that. Have I unmuted my mic? I have. And Critical is going to proceed towards this B bomb site. It's 4 versus 3. Critical has full control of this bomb site, and he's telling his teammates in XMG, come on lads, let's take full control of this bomb site. Let's get this bomb down. Let's win this game. Let's fight our way back to the final where we'll get revenge against Infused. And how did Keita not spot Critical? It's Critical. He's looking for the hat-trick. He knows where Steel is lurking. It's the headshot from Critical. I'm off my chair. It's all down to Jacob now. Will he do the impossible, or will we see a 4-man coming from Luke? From Critical, Jacob's been naded. Oh, that's the headshot from Jacob. Oh, I've never seen Counter-Strike this good in my life. Jacob with the hat-trick. He's not going to be able to defuse the bomb. And XMG live to fight another day. It will be 2016 in their favor, but fair play to Jacob for killing those three terrorists. He's not going to let them save now. 2016 is the score in favor of XMG, and I think XMG need one more round, do they, Biggs?
One more round.
To guarantee their place in the final, guys, which will be a BO5.
So 2016 in favour of XMG. One more round for XMG to win this. No tag coming in at middle, but Critical has been stepping up these last few rounds with that AWP. No solid push coming in yet to any of these bomb sites, but Shaky making his way towards mid. Are we going to go for a short control as Parle is waiting to go out long? Nothing just as of yet, so XMG playing it so they know they only need one more round to draw it up 1-1 in this best of 3 between Rasta and XMG, but they're taking it super slow. Another smoke coming in tunnels. That's 2 smokes wasted. Jacob very flashed at mid here. Does manage to take out one. Critical with the close no scope, and it is Vertigo and Zed, the 2 players in this bomb site. Zed, oh, this is great from XMG. It is just Kita and Steel left now. Steel close for that shot through the smoke, but the bomb will be planted on the B bomb site. Kita tags very heavy and goes down. I think this is going to be XMG, and they do pick up that map. XMG win out Dust 2, 21-16 in overtime, and we are drawn up 1-1 in map scores. Third map is going to be Nuke.